The clever lever. Okay, so for visitor instructions, you have to make sure the board, the blue board right there, is on the black stripe, which as you can tell, the stripe's underneath. It's on the black one, Jared demonstrating that nicely. So it's got to be on the black stripe on the bottom of the board. And you got to make sure that the 5-pound weight is on the right side of the board. Now place a 2.5 on the left and keep adding 2.5 pounds until you count the board. Okay, so as you can tell that it finally went down. So now remove the weights from the board. Keep track that it took 3 when it was on the black stripe, 3 2.5 pounders to lift the 5-pound side. Now bring it to the green channel at the bottom of the board, Jared, looking at that nicely, which is the middle channel, but not the middle of the board. Black was the middle of the board. So now start with the 5-pound weight on the right side. Once again, should be down. I keep adding 2.5 pounds. As you can tell, it took. Jerry was just doing that so it doesn't slam.
Like it did last time.
Yeah. So there is, as you can tell, 5.
Oh, I can't tell.
2.5 pound weights there. Yeah, so now remove the weights once again and change the board to the yellow strip underneath. And now the yellow strip is the farthest from the center. And it's the farthest away from the load, which is in the load is the side where the 5-pound weight is. Jared, put that back. So right where Jared put that is the load. So now they're starting to put the 2.5 weights on. Woo. Wow, that took 8 2.5 pound weights to lift that. So as you can tell, that side
that's 20 pounds. Yeah, 20
was the
pounds.
hardest to lift. Alright, so now we'll have Jared go to the other side. You can just probably take a few of them off. Just go to the other side and explain.
Why not all of them?
Again, so now we'll go over to this side. See, now we'll go. Well, hold on. Hold on. Now we'll see Jeffrey for the manipulated variables.
Okay, the manipulated variable is the length between the left side weights and the pivot point.
The pivot point is the fulcrum, which is where the board is resting. So it's right there. That's the pivot point. So now we go to Diego for the responding variable.
We should hold it like
Responding
that.
variable is the number of weights needed to dip the left side. The responding variable is measured by the number of weights on the left side. To make it.
So now we'll go over to Jared for the scientific question, scientific explanation. Okay, go.
Our scientific question is how many weights we'll need on the
right
left side to make the left side dip
go
below
right,
the right. Because we keep one weight on the right side, and we just add weights on the left side. Our scientific explanation basically is this lever. It's called a first-class lever. It works when a force on one side of the board lifts the opposing side over the center of the board, or the fulcrum point. So in that, this would be the force on one side that lifts the opposing force, which would be the 5-pound weight. Our advantage is increased or decreased by changing the distance from the fulcrum to the input force, which are these separate channels. And because, in this case, changing them from the black to the green to the yellow increases the force needed, or heighten the force needed. And our when black and yellow decreases the distance and increases the needed force, which is why we went from 3 weights to 5 weights to 6 weights, or 8 weights, even though we only had this one on the first side.
And the results are, oh my god. For the black channel, we needed 3 weights to dip below the left. For the green channel, we needed 5 weights. For the yellow channel, we needed 8. This making the black channel the easiest channel to lift.